the Tranquility card. This is Barbara Bambolear is her Instagram name. And Ba is a beautiful Brazilian performer. We met at Oasis Hoop Retreat. I am from Brazil, so it was really special to be with them there at Oasis. We had a great time together connecting. Incredible performer, both in hoop and other dance forms. And their card is Tranquility, peaceful determination and motivation that move you and your life forward. So this card is all about how do we move life forward? How do we get things done? How do we create things? How do we clean the house? How do we live life from a place of tranquility as opposed to a place of anxiety or overload or exhaustion? So it's the peaceful determination and motivation that move you and your life forward. So this card challenges us to imagine that peaceful states can actually motivate. A peaceful state can actually bring me determination. It can motivate me and create momentum. Peace can actually create momentum to help me move my life forward. Now, so can anxiety, right? So can fear, so can agitation. The question is, which energy do I want to live in? I think that's the really important question, because either one can move things forward. And agitation and anxiety might actually, if I'm agitated and anxious, I might actually get more things done off the to-do list. I might be able to tap into that and oh my God, I gotta get this done, and more things will get checked off. In fact, I would argue that they do, because I've lived from that place. And I was very productive. Which is why I was very successful in the workplace, successful, and I got completely burnt out and exhausted and, had to completely shift my life at a certain point. So I think the question really is, how do I want to get there, right? And for me, one of my big definitions of success, am I successful? When I ask myself that question, one of the big deciding factors is, am I feeling peaceful? Am I moving things forward calmly? Being peaceful, being calm, being grounded are very, very important for me. Now, I'm not saying that has to be important to you. Each of us has to really define what is important. But I know for Ba and this card, the Tranquility card, this card is very much about bringing in that peaceful energy and moving life forward from that space, as opposed to the space of agitation or the pressure of the to-do list, right? Stress and pressure are good, to a certain point. If I have a little stress, a little pressure, a little deadline, I will be more productive. There's a curve that happens. So here's my stress and here's my productivity. And to a certain point, stress and productivity move together, right? A little bit if I don't have a deadline, I just might not get anything done, right? So a little deadline, a little stress, but then there's a point where it peaks and the stress becomes too much. And then once you're peaking with the stress level, productivity starts to come down. So it's almost like you've come to the other end of the curve, and now your productivity is gonna get less and less. Because the system just can't tolerate that level of stress, right? And that's when we need to bring in practices to calm the nervous system, whatever those are for you. Could be chamomile tea one afternoon, it could be a little meditation, it could be a nap, whatever it is that really calms the nervous system to get us back to productivity. So Tranquility, beautiful card. I love this. Buzz, I don't know if you can see, she's in a tree. It's just a beautiful, with hula hoops. It's a beautiful card. Yeah, I send you tranquil energy.